All right, howdy. Welcome back to Windley Mania, the greatest podcast you've never heard of, brought to you by the greatest band that you've never heard of. That band being Windley. You got to follow at Windley_band on all the socials to keep up with the world of Windley. And of course, this is your bonus. Bonus. Windley Mania. That's right.
Windley Mania.
We're back with the Bands and Pals number 3.
Is it 3?
Yes,
For some reason
sir.
I thought it was 4.
But
I didn't remember how many we did.
I'm the best in the world, Andrew Ryder, and with me as always, man's best friend, Devin Hopkins. Devin.
Andrew.
Yeah, this is the third one. Bands and Pals.
I didn't know how many we did.
Well, we did.
Mostly you.
Well,
we did one and then we did another one.
yeah, I did one. I did 2 by myself because I did the first one and it went over really well.
Yeah.
And so I just did another one after that. And this was like 2 or 3
years
ago.
ago.
A few years ago. And then we did 2.5.
That's right. We did a half of one.
Yeah.
That's the one that I was on because
Yeah.
it was like half of that and the half was just us fucking around, I think.
Yeah. But Bands and Pals 3, if you're not familiar with Bands and Pals, it's basically it's Bands and Pals.
Yeah, it's like
Do
this
I really have
this
to
is your
explain?
this is your drive time show. This is your radio hour.
It's basically, yeah, it's like a radio block, but instead of like continuous songs, we do one at a time. These are songs from bands we've either played with, bands we like that are from the region, bands we like, pals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's called
That's
Bands
why it's
and
called-
Pals.
That's why, I really, when I first came up with the concept of playing music on a broadcasting form, I really sat down and thought about, what should we call?
a true pioneer.
Yeah, that's-
one might call you. A true
Yeah,
pioneer.
I was actually in a wagon.
Yeah.
When I
You had dysentery.
yeah, I did. Still do. Does that go away? that-
Yeah, when you die. I don't know. If
Well, because I know like herpes is it's like a
you would know. You would know about herpes.
Yeah, I know all about herpes.
Yeah.
And it like goes away and then it comes back.
Yeah. I don't know how dysentery works. Do people still
We
get
should
it?
find out. Did you see that one guy got scurvy? The Robbie Williams guy,
No.
which I only know from the movie, the Better Man movie.
I don't know if I've seen him in anything. I know I recognize the name.
Well, he's like a big like
He's a actor
pop.
guy.
No. He's a
Right?
big pop rock guy.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I got him mixed
And
up.
then I never heard of him because I guess that's just being American, I guess. And
How do you get scurvy? Was he like pillaging?
he was after the booty,
Yeah.
and he got scurvy.
Damn.
Which-
Remember that when Pink did that song for SpongeBob? We got scurvy. We need some vitamin C.
Is that
We
real?
got scurvy. We need a lemon tree. Yeah.
I missed that one.
Yeah, it was like one of those 1 hour SpongeBob specials, and they cut in
1 hour SpongeBob
It was
specials.
a 1 hour SpongeBob special.
I missed those.
Yeah, it was
I
a
only
couple
remember
of
the old
those.
Christmas one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, but hey, we're here. It's we. I feel like we haven't recorded in a while,
Yeah.
so it's a little bumpy. But
Well, yeah, like I always say, we don't talk when we don't do these podcasts.
Yeah, we
so
don't
this is the
have
first
any
time I've
content.
talked to you in like 3
and I had
weeks.
Olive Garden today.
Yeah.
and I took the lady actually warned us, like, y'all gonna come home and get a nap because that's what having Italian food, Olive Garden in the South. It's like it's an interesting dichotomy I thought about, just like eating like a shit ton of lasagna and then like y'all gonna need to take a nap at like hearing that. I don't know. You know what I mean? Usually like
Did you want her to go? Bienvenido.
yeah. Charlotte, that was her name.
My name's Charlotte.
Yeah.
Charlotte the Harlot.
And she was right. Yeah. As soon as I fucking entered the threshold of my house, I blacked out. But hey, we got to talk about bands.
We gotta talk and pals.
And
Don't
pals.
forget the pals.
Let me take a swig of this real quick.
I'm out of swigs.
So,
I
yeah.
got one last swig.
Yeah, we have 10 different bands here, and I kind of just I'll usually ask if someone wants to hear play something specific or whatever their most recent release was. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of how it works. And also, I didn't write down like handles because like if I could look up these things,
So can you?
so can you.
Maybe in the Instagram post that I'll forget to make.
But there will be
I'll tag people.
Yeah, we'll tag people. There'll be a description in the thing, well, there'll be links in the description rather.
Maybe I'll make like a playlist or something.
Everyone's got those link trees.
Yeah,
and those
I
are,
like the link trees.
Yeah, so there'll be a whole forest
Yeah.
in the episode description.
Maybe I'll make like a Spotify and Apple playlist or YouTube.
That'd be cool.
Everyone's got YouTube, so I like the YouTube idea, but variety.
All right, well, let's kick it off with the band we just played with recently, actually. Car Crash Pool Party.
Nice.
Where are they from?
I believe Sanford, like somewhere in like a city in
North
between
Carolina?
big cities in North Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we played with them in Durham.
Yeah.
And I had heard the name before.
I've seen them like
believe.
on flyers a whole bunch.
Yeah,
They've been
and-
around for a little bit.
And they were, you know what? They were my favorite band that weekend.
They were good.
Yeah.
The guy had a bass 6,
Yeah.
just like mine, the same like Harley Benton. It was
Yeah.
cool to see someone play it, and he was doing some really cool. They were like really loud too. It was awesome. I don't know what you'd call that band. Like, I guess
They're a rock and roll band.
they're a rock and roll band.
They're a rock and roll band. But they did put out an EP, or they called it a single. It's called Desire Path. I feel like it's more of a we're gonna make some punk rock songs, just have some fun because we have these song ideas.
Yeah.
But I like all their stuff. But I'm playing Proton Lobotomy from their Desire Path EP.
Nice.
So let's go ahead and take a listen.
Let's take a listen.
And that was it.
That was it.
fucking sick.
That rules.
It's fucking like
That's so cool.
their self-titled EP is like super. It's got that loud lushness
Loud
to it, kind of like hum
Yeah.
or something along those lines. But yeah, this is and the rest of this fucking EP is pretty fucking cool too. But it's got that whole aggression side. I guess
I really dig it.
it was bubbling up and they decided to unleash it. But yeah, man, I do remember them sound checking and the one guitar player dude was just playing like
He was just shredding.
He was just
over there.
shredding.
I was like, holy shit.
he,
I was like, God damn, these guys are fucking
he was
good.
playing like big songs, but not like the biggest songs. Like they
Yeah.
were like, oh, I forgot about that song and that cool fucking riff in it. So
He's just like pulling stuff out of his back. He's probably like in a cover band or something. He just knows a bunch of. He's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, this is
yeah.
He's just got so much in his back pocket he can pull out.
Yeah,
just
but,
effortlessly.
Car Crash Pool Party, yeah, it's one of my favorite bands right now. But they're playing some shows April 20th in Raleigh at the oh Jesus Christ, the High Tide, my handwriting, the High Tide Salon. It's like some Earth Day thing.
Oh.
And then they'll be at the Bazaar the April 25th in Wilmington, and then they'll be in Myrtle Beach
Oh shit.
April 26th at Gator Tales.
Damn.
Which I like Gator Tales because they host bands.
Yeah, they're definitely a
that's-
place that you can go to see bands.
But I'll definitely come out for Car Crash Pool Party, which you should as well if you're in Myrtle Beach. And
Definitely
then
recommend.
May 17th and May 23rd, they'll be in some place called Panther Lake.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're like somewhere outside of Raleigh. It looks like a cool spot.
Yeah,
It's like a park.
yeah. But they
Campground.
got some shows coming up. But listen to the Desire Path EP. Listen to their music, Car Crash Pool Party. Fucking sweet.
Fuck yeah.
So moving on, we got our buds in Elderbright.
We love Elder Bright.
Yeah, from Wilmington or
They claim Wilmington and Myrtle Beach.
yeah, I wasn't really sure.
Yeah. I consider them a local band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
they. I guess
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not the local band.
Well, do you think they're a local
committee.
band?
I don't know. Well,
don't
they
have
live
to be
in?
on a
Don't they
committee.
live in Wilmington?
Like half of them live in Wilmington. One of them lives like right over the state line, and then Braden lives in North Myrtle Beach.
Oh,
Yeah.
they should claim Calabash.
Yeah, no one's claiming Calabash or Charlotte.
Yeah, yeah. But hey, we got Elder Bright. We got their tune "Thrifted Misery."
Oh, yeah.
which
This is a good one.
Yeah, which
They're all good
When
ones.
did this one come out?
Late last year, I
Late
think.
last year. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and take a listen to some "Thrifted Misery."
It's not new, it's thrifted.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Where do you go? When the wishing well franchise is better to fade away. Will I ever be enough for myself? I'm just drifted misery to self-proclaimed hell. I don't know anything at all. I'm just on a waiting list to drop dead. How does it feel to be stuck in a fever dream all night, but to drift in a masquerade? Will I ever be enough for myself? A fraying marionette, a cyclical motel. I don't know anything at all. I'm just on a waiting list to drop dead.
God damn, that was cool.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, excuse me. Yeah, fucking. Fucking Eli, bro.
Eli fucking
that
killed
shit
it.
sounds really good.
You ever watch how he plays bass? He
Yeah,
uses
yeah, yeah.
just his thumb,
Yeah.
like as a pick.
The whole-
He's got really good
on the
control.
whole thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's good.
Yeah.
Is that a dark glass?
It is dark glass.
Is that a dark glass?
Yeah.
Hey man, what you got there? Is that a dark glass?
It
Oh
sure
dude,
is.
that's sick. I got a dark glass at home, man. I got,
Oh yeah, you got dark glass. I got dark glass.
I got 18 dark glasses at home, man.
That's how you get.
I can
bass
make a whole
players.
goddamn dark window.
Nah, dude, I got
I got a dark sunroof.
I got a dark moon roof.
Yeah. I don't know what he's saying, but
Oh,
it's
It's cool though.
yeah.
I like it.
So I'm excited for an Elder Bright record.
I believe
perhaps.
they are working on something. If
Yeah.
I saw a post, they have at least an EP or an album or something.
Big thing coming.
Big thing coming.
thing
Big
coming.
things coming.
Big thing coming. Speaking of a big old thing, May 17th at the Brick House Lounge, they'll be playing.
Yes.
And with Rosary, Clean Sweep, and Bay Street, all bands.
And Blank State.
And Blank State. I forgot about Blank State on there, I guess.
They're a solid band.
Yeah, they played at Fresh Brewed, right?
Yeah, they played there last year.
Yeah.
That was a cool show. They have a lot of energy.
So this will be a good show.
I'm excited.
Because I like it's a big sounding song,
Yeah.
so I like to hear them on the most big sounding sound
Right.
stage we have here at Brick House. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, Elder Bright. Just look up Elder Bright,
Look them up.
and they got a picture of them looking at a light bulb or something.
Yes.
Yeah, they're like, because they grew up Amish, and they were
They're like, wow.
they were like, oh my goodness, What is this? Hark.
Hark.
Is this glass producing what I see luminance? It ain't no dark glass.
This is a bright glass.
Yeah, bright.
Something our elders warned us about. That's where they got the name. No, that's not.
But hey, yeah, Elderbright, rad. So there you go. Let's move on to some. We're getting in the. I don't want to do a joke. Hey, buddy. Get in the van because we're going on a trip. That's right.
Where are we going?
We're leaving for Arizona.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
We can never go back to Arizona. Frisky
Right.
Dingo, remember that?
Yes. Harumph.
Harumph.
Leaving for Arizona. We've played with them, right?
Yeah, we played with them
a couple times.
We actually played with them with Elderbright last
with
year.
Elderbright.
Yeah.
Well, how about that? It all connects.
We're all bands and we're all pals.
Well, they put out an EP fairly recently called "Sad but Functional."
Ooh.
And it's pretty good.
Is it?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
And we're gonna play a song from it. They gave me a choice. I went with this one. Hank Hill, "Won't Let Me Charge My Vape."
They got a lot of the funny titles with their songs. I've noticed.
You know what? I don't want to know how that came up.
I don't know either.
I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
I don't know the backstory.
I have my own imagining of how it came to be.
Yeah.
And I don't want that. I don't want
You
there
want that
to
to
be a
win.
right one or a wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of want there to be. It's just out there.
Yeah. It's like, what does that mean to you?
Yeah.
You know? That probably means something different to everybody.
What's your interpretation?
That's a good question.
Exactly.
See, that's the only answer that question should have.
But God damn it, Bobby, Hank Hill won't let me charge my vape. Let's take a listen.
Summer breeze and a pink sky make me feel like I'm alive. Late nights on a long drive, nothing sounds better to me tonight. The best way to clear my head, I'm forgetting the things I said. Bury me out in a forest so I can be under my tree.
No, there you have it. Leaving for Arizona. Hank Hill won't let me change or charge my vape. How'd you feel about that, Devin?
I bet you thought it was over and then it wasn't.
Yeah, man. I
right?
got you. Yeah.
You know what else? My fucking vape's dead.
Oh, well, good thing Hank Hill's not here. You can.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Hey, oh no, that song fucking rules.
Yeah, that's
I love how it sounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say how the drum sounds are like.
I
really,
love like
really
the
good.
rim stuff too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love when especially if it's not. Actually, I don't give a shit. Just when someone plays something on the rim like that, I'm down.
Yeah.
But
I think they recorded that at Spice House Recordings.
where's that? I don't know. anything
It's somewhere
about
in Raleigh. They record a lot of the emo-y and like punk bands that are happening up there right now. I think that's where they're going. So shout out
it.
to
For
them.
the spice.
I got
Spice of life.
the spice.
Yeah. Rim shots. Okay, Connor does ghost notes.
Yeah.
Rim shots on a song. It's cool. But man, that EP, Sad But Functional, that's something to be proud of. I bought it on Bandcamp and I listened to it. And I was like, this is good. This is really good. So leaving for Arizona, they got some shows coming up. April 20th at the Milestone in Charlotte.
On 420, dude.
Oh, and then April 26th, Shrimp Stock 69, baby.
Oh, I've heard
Get
of that
your
spot.
shrimp on.
I've heard of that place. It's like a house
It's
venue.
in Greensboro. Wait, that's the name of the venue?
Yeah, the name of the venue is Shrimp Stock 69.
Oh,
I want to play there.
it's in Greensboro.
Yeah.
That's a good, yeah. Do they have shrimp on hand?
I don't know. I would hope so.
Oh, we got to get,
We gotta, hey, whoever books at Shrimp Stock,
But here's the thing. I don't want to get there and there ain't no shrimp. You know what I'm
book
saying?
us if you got shrimp, or
Yeah.
else Andrew will be sad.
Yeah, then I'm just going to wait outside.
Yeah. until you prepare him shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's go on to from leaving Arizona. We're gonna go to a band from I believe Raleigh, North Carolina, called The Wild.
The Wild.
The Wild, and they're from Raleigh, correct?
As far as I know.
I think so. But hey, they put out a record called Alter Ego, and it's a heavy ass record.
Mm-hmm.
They got all the harmonics.
Yeah.
The pick scrape across the strings with the harmonics, talking, yeah, and then
Yeah.
some little the push, like the hammer down harmonic, where you kind of put some vibrato on it, and it does like the Zakk Wylde thing, like the yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
But The Wild, they put out this record Alter Ego, and this is a song from it.
Are we sure they're called The Wild, or do they have a
What?
alter ego?
Oh, but this song is called Otoscope.
Get in the
Otoscope.
zone.
Yeah. Let's listen
Let's get
to
in the
it.
zone.
Watch his colors fade to gray. The walls are closing, slowly decay. Away, I can't escape this fast. The walls are closing, suffocating. Is it a waste of time? A waste of my breath to go around and cycle while I bring the sword to death?
The Wild. That was wild, man.
I was gonna say that was wild.
Is that how they got their band name? You think?
Someone said
played
like
it- they played it-
they were practicing and someone went by and said, "Buddy, that's wild."
Yeah. Well, we're the Wild.
That's the wild.
Yeah. Listen, they got a show coming up in June 6th at King's in Raleigh. I should have done this before. They did like a record release show,
Oh shit!
but I missed it,
Damn.
the recording. So, but hey,
We'll get them next time.
you can listen to the album anywhere, I guess. Buy it.
In your bedroom,
Buy it. Gets you
on
hyped
your
up.
sofa.
This is the song I put on when I played Madden 2003. Put on this song, hit the blitz. There you go. Gets me out of a tight spot. But hey, The Wild. Thanks, The Wild. We're gonna move on to all right. Listen, I'm a little this is from our pal Lukey Pukey,
Okay.
the artist formerly known as Little Robin,
Formerly known as Young Minivan.
Young Minivan.
I think all that is behind them now. I don't know.
This guy does a lot of shit.
Yeah.
He does a lot of things, and he has a little band project called the Spectrals, and they put out an EP or a single. He said single, but then it ended up being 3 songs.
That's a triple.
So listen, I don't know, but I just picked one. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pick this one, Lukey, because I love Lukey Pukey.
Yeah.
He always does so much shit. He's a really good writer too, I
Yeah.
think. And he's, doing the promoting things, and he's doing the Mort thing, and I don't know if he does the Generator shows anymore.
I'm not sure. He was doing a lot of stuff in Charleston. But yeah, he's always busy with making and producing stuff.
But they just put out this thing, the Spectrals. It's called Rude Neighbors, and this song is called. I saw the title of the song and I was like, I'll remember that, and it's 18 words of song name. It's called fuck. What is it fucking called? It's so hey, shorter. Shorter. All right, here we go. My neighbor complains about loud sex, but he's schizophrenic, and I'm a Radiohead fan. You get it? Because you're a Radiohead fan.
Yeah.
It's not you making the noise.
That's right.
Yeah. But hey, let's listen to it. The Spectrals. The Spectrals. That kind of the rest of the other two songs, it kind of reminds me in that one a little bit like some Dead Milkman. Like it's mainly that like Rodney Anonymous kind of delivery,
The cadence,
on
yeah.
the later stuff. Mm-hmm. It kind of reminds me of that.
Like the almost like, would you call that rapping or like just sing talking? I don't know what you call that. I like it though.
I don't know what to call it.
I don't know where the line is.
Yeah,
But I like it. I dig that a lot. Shout out the
Spectrals.
Spectrals.
The Spectrals. Lukey Pukey, of course. You could probably reach out to Lukey if you need help in Charleston for
Yeah.
anything. Is he still in Charleston?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be happy.
Post a lot of pictures of him working corporate events. I think he's got a big boy job.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So I don't know how much he's booking these days, but I'm sure he'll, at least be able to point you in the right way if he can't help you.
yeah. So go check out that the Rude Neighbors. I'm gonna call it. It's three.
It's an EP.
It's single 3 EP. Rude. It's called Rude Neighbors.
A thringle.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah.
Thringle.
Hey, Sharks, I got an idea.
But hey, thanks again, Lukey, for making me privy to that whole thing. So let's move on to Lukey, part of the younger generation.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Who we got?
move on to a guy that's been around the block once or twice.
Oh, yeah?
3 times. He's a friend of ours. His name's Jade Koth.
Oh, yeah. They let him out of the retirement home to make another album.
Yeah, well, he put out a record in January called "Time Runs a Ring Around Everything," and it's like a collection of different things. I don't know if it's like like how some bands do like the B-side thing. I guess it's kind of like he's just had some stuff laying around and decided to put it all together. I think there's some new stuff on there as well.
There's a couple like older demos on there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last track is really cool. It's the Kings of the Highway demo, which you can listen to him talk about Kings of the Highway on the episode he was on.
Yeah.
Which a few of these people have actually been on the show. Elderbright and Lukey's been on before. So, but yeah, so we're going to play a song from Jade. It's called Let 'Em In.
Let him in.
And it reminds me of like post-peak Adult Swim.
Yeah.
So if it'll make sense maybe to you if when you hear it. So let's listen.
I let 'em in. I let 'em in. I let 'em in. I let 'em. I let 'em in. I let 'em in. I let 'em in. Yeah, I let 'em. Yeah, they run, they don't know where they're going. Who are they? They don't know, they just keep forgetting. Empowered by eternal strength, conflicting digits in the bank. Their redemption means a lot, it's kinda long like Shawshank. Ripping off the fender, heart in a blender. Been trying to keep it healthy, drinking smoothies till they slender. Their voice loud, yeah, they wanna make a difference. Strain until they can't speak, hoping someone listens. So pick the lock, set the clock if you want. Make your way in, fix the clock, set the lock in. Take your time, do it now before you get more. Overwhelming horror flicks, dropping keys at the door. So why now? Who cares? Why ever? And if you ain't happy, make your situation better. If you got time, go and grab a chair real quick. I'll listen to your words like a therapist. I guess I let 'em in. I let 'em in. I let 'em in. I let 'em. I let 'em in. I let 'em in. I let 'em in. Yeah, I let 'em. What you mean? You think that smile really hurt you? If she could see it clear, would they make attempts to nurture? No days off like an essential worker. And if it's only on the inside, it came back and tried to murk her. Belgium plays, don't surround herself with none of it. Almost blew her mind before the jam while she was gunning it. They came when she summoned it. Wasn't there but took the crown. Derek Henry, Rashi running it. So call the doc, I don't think they get what I'm describing. Guava cooking, lava heat, the only thing prescribing. Living wild doesn't always mean reckless. Ride out then hide out from Florida to Texas. The track's one way but feel free to come and go. Your perception with direction at the intersection.
Jade Koth, right on. Let him in. Let him in.
Let him in.
Let me in.
As he would say, spread that jam.
Spread the jam.
Yeah.
Hey man, I like that cut.
That's a good cut.
It's a good cut.
Yeah, he asked what cut. What was your favorite cut?
Yeah, and I was like, well, let me in. I didn't. It's kind of the whole like post. You know what I mean by post peak Adult Swim?
I think so.
Kind of like maybe like 2009 ish. Maybe 2000, maybe a little earlier than that.
I like this
Just
type
kinda
of the vibey kind of hip hop
Yeah.
like this.
Definitely, it's definitely a bumper.
Yeah, that's
Track.
okay. That's what you meant.
Yeah.
I thought that's what you meant, but I didn't want to say like, are you talking about like the bumper music? Because
Yeah.
it's like the bumper music.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a really interesting listen, the whole record. And of course, Jade's down there in Florida, and he's got his band Bozo, which they're working on a record right now, and I'm supposed to get something from that, but
They're still at work.
still working.
They had
You
to,
can't-
he can only
can't
get so
force
much
it.
time out of the retirement home.
Jesus. Yeah.
Well, we've done these jokes.
Yeah, I
They
know,
expect
but
us
hey,
to do these jokes.
But I love going down there and seeing him
yeah.
when so hopefully we can
I love
link
when
up
he
again.
sends pictures of him with my cousin that lives in the same town that he does.
They run into each other a lot.
I think it's happened more than once, but he did like my cousin was wearing his Winley shirt at a
Yeah.
Wawa, and Jade just happened to see him, and my aunt sends me a picture. I was like, oh, that's so funny.
But hey, so check out Time Runs a Ring Around Everything. Check out Jade's stuff and Bozo as well.
Yes.
So we're going to move on to a band from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I think they were on one of the Bands and Pals before.
I think they were too.
Crooked Colt.
Yeah. I saw it on your list earlier. That's how I knew you were talking about.
They just put out an EP called Plead for Silence, and we're going to play one of the songs from there. They gave me a choice, and I decided to play this song, False Fortune. Not that I didn't like the other song. I like the whole EP. You should listen to the whole EP, Plead for Silence. But this thing's got a fucking riff on it, man. And I was like, yeah. And I literally went, I was in my car, and I literally went, yeah, that's good. So let's listen to some fucking Crooked Colt, False Fortune.
Slowly faded into darkness, and I let the archangels take it.
Yeah, fucking Crooked Colt.
Fucking guitar solos, dude.
Dude,
Fucking love it.
yeah, I really like it when a band I like, and their first thing sounds good, and then you're into the band, and there's like a seed of something really cool, and then their next thing it fucking rips, and
Yeah.
it's like they're stretching the fucking arms and legs,
I'm
and
trying to
growing
get-
as a band,
Yeah.
and doing really cool stuff.
I need to get him. We've tried to get him here a couple times. Can never lock it in. Hopefully that'll change.
Yeah, 'cause
I'd love to see
they
them.
should be proud of that EP. It's
very
really
good.
And I liked that whole. Remember we were playing the skate park? Did we play with them at one point?
No, I don't think we did.
We played with some metal bands from around the area, like my boy Rambo.
Oh, that was Merciful Release.
Okay,
And there was another band, Incest Breath. I think they're like all homies.
and by
'cause
my
they
boy,
were-
I don't really know him that well. I just like watching him drum.
and his name's Rambo.
Yeah,
But they're like, because it was like Fayetteville had some shit going on for a little bit, and like all three of those bands just kind of popped up at the same time. I think they all got to be friends.
well, they did
But,
they did an EP release show, and they did 150 people.
I saw that.
So
Fuck yeah.
Fayetteville,
I guess they're still. I guess because I don't know. I just don't follow the venues that are doing shit. But it's good that they got shit going on though.
But yeah, go listen to the EP Plead for Silence. And then also April 19th is coming up quick. Some of these shows are coming up quick. You better figure out what you want to do if you want to go. But at the Merwin House in Raleigh, North Carolina. I've never heard of the Merwin House.
I haven't either.
I've heard of the Irwin House.
What's the Irwin House?
That's over in Raleigh.
Oh.
Yeah.
The other side of Raleigh.
Yeah, the other side. But yeah, so Crooked Colt, go check them out. They're obviously a band I really enjoy. They've been on this thing a couple times. So some thrash metal.
Yes.
So let's move on to another band from Columbia, South Carolina, I believe. I Hate Dave.
I hate.
Are they from Columbia?
I think so.
Am I right in that?
Columbia or Charlotte?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're from one of the Carolinas.
Uh-oh. Well, hey, they're a band from America.
They're in a yeah.
But I like I Hate Dave a lot because we saw them. I thought they were from. I don't know why I thought.
They might be from Columbia.
I should have wrote it
I think
down.
it is Columbia. I'm pretty sure their vocalist said they're from Columbia.
Well, regardless, they're a band from America called
yeah.
I Hate Dave.
Yes.
And they played at Fresh Brewed. When was that?
January.
Oh yeah, January.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I don't hate this guy.
I don't hate Dave.
Yeah, maybe I don't know who the guy is. Maybe
Yeah.
he's a dick. Maybe you should hate him. But I like the band called I Hate Dave. And they even have a little EP called I Hate Dave.
How convenient.
So you could go look it up in your things. And I'm playing a track from it called Matador. It is not a cover of the Faith No More album or the song, but it is their own song called Matador.
Matador.
And it's a really fun trick. They got a very unique sound compared to some of the stuff you see in DIY, kind of doing their own thing.
Hell yeah.
So that's something to be excited about. So we're listening to some I Hate Dave.
Sun bleached leather and
So there it is. I Hate Dave with Matador on their EP called I Hate Dave, which I guess is self-titled.
Self-titled? Or is the band named after the EP?
Oh, I see. Maybe yeah.
Or is it untitled like the Blink record?
And there's no title.
There's no title.
I see. But yeah, I like them a lot.
I like I Hate Dave.
And that vocalist has some really great range.
Yeah, for sure.
Getting all low down here. And then playing up, I can't find. I could, but I won't.
I remember
How about
when they played here, she said, "Hey, like I get real loud, so just giving you
moving a lot of
warning
air to
before
do all that shit." Yeah,
because I was quote unquote running the sound, which was turning a volume knob
the
on
the powered mixer there.
Yeah,
and some roomy drums.
Yeah,
it's
good stuff.
Yeah. So, Matador, go check it out.
Dig it.
And they got a show coming up April 19th at Fresh Brewed. They're coming back. They're playing with Pearl, Delos, and Dead Wedlock.
Dead Wedlock.
Which I like Dead Wedlock. I was listening to them. So be there at Fresh Brewed April 19th.
Give me $10.
$10?
And you can watch these bands.
Or
music.
you could be like, no, I'm just going to get coffee. And you could still hear it in the... You can still hear it.
Yeah, you can still hear it.
You can still hear it.
You can still hear it
in the thing. But hey, be a sport and support these.
Support these bands.
Support these bands. Don't be a cheapskate.
Don't be a cheapskate.
Like
if you can buy a coffee, you can buy your way into the show.
Right on. All right, listen, we're gonna move on to another band from Charleston, South Carolina.
Charleston.
They finally ascended up the number line because they were Charles 9 for the longest time. We got a band called Gow.
Goblins, Orcs, and Wizards.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Graham told me.
I thought it was called Golly. Oh my God! Wow, this band rules.
It could stand for that too.
That's what I thought. Yeah. It was. But yeah, they put out a little EP towards the end of last year called Seance.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to see what song we were going to play. So I'm just going to play Seance from Seance because that's my favorite song on the EP. So we're going to take a listen to Seance. From Seance by Gow.
Gal, yeah.
Wow.
Wow, Gal.
Wow. Wow.
Gal, and we're like,
Oh,
wow.
isn't that fucking cool?
That was sick.
Yeah, no, I like to ask permission.
Yeah.
I reach out to everyone, and then I'll even be like, hey, any preference on the tune? Because, and I feel bad because I didn't ask Dave. I didn't ask I Hate Dave on their preference. Because I was like, I got to get out there and record, so I'm just going to pick the one I really like. And same thing for Gal. So I could have been a little more clear maybe in my communication. Like, hey, I need can you figure this out in like an hour?
I need these figures on my desk.
Yeah. So, but hey, we got the songs. I really like both of those songs, and I really, Gal is probably my favorite like heavy band.
They're solid. They're really good.
If they're definitely in that realm of if I were to pick heavy bands, they would be.
They were up there.
One of them and Crooked Cole would be the two I would, definitely shout out. But hey, you want to go see Gal live?
I do. They're always fun to watch live.
Yeah, I remember when they played at the gym.
They did.
That was the first time I saw
Yeah.
them, and it blew my nutsack off. I had to wear those prosthetics for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
My voice was all weird, and now
Nothing was right.
And thankfully, a donor came in.
But they only had one, so
Yeah.
you still have one prosthetic just for aesthetics.
Yeah. So listen, you can go see Gal April 25th at the For the Freaks Fest spring break thingy.
Blowout.
Okay, blowout at
Blow out your other nutsack.
yeah, I go at the Brick House Lounge, which I'm looking forward to sitting down and listening to. Because I'm sorry.
I love sitting at Brick House.
It's
great.
I like I just like sitting down in general.
Sitting down's great.
But hey, there'll be Gal, there'll be some Hymns of Blasphemy, there'll be Oh Ya Nothing, there'll be Goon, also from Myrtle Beach. There'll be They/Them, and Rat Queen, and then some sort of after party with some DJs. So after the thing, it's the after party for the party, which I've never been to a party, so I've never been to an after party.
Yeah. I usually only go to the after
I go to the
parties.
before parties.
Yeah.
Because the before party is someone telling me about something like, hey, we're having a get together sort of little party, and me deciding, no, I'm going to stay home.
That's always
That's
fun.
the before party.
I've done that where I'm like, I'll be watching something. It's like, oh yeah, that's happening at 7. It's like, but I really just want to sit here and watch movies.
Yeah.
And I'll say, I can't make it. I'm stuck on the couch.
But yes, Gal, Seance, looking forward to more stuff from them. We're wrapping up. We're going to go to one more. Two more stuffs for you. We got another band from Virginia, a newish band.
Yeah.
Devin doesn't know about this, but this is a band that I'm really looking forward to. They put out this song, and by the grace of the algorithm, it was exposed to me because it's a progressive rock band.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Called Pale Horizons.
Oh no, this is different. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to talk about a different Virginia band that you like.
Listen, being a progressive rock fan myself, it's my phone is screaming at me.
Yeah.
To listen to all sorts of stuff. But Pale Horizons really piqued my interest. And I listened to the tune, and I'm like, yeah, I like this shit. So I'm really looking forward to this band. This is the song they put out a couple weeks ago, I think, called Haven in the Hills, from their upcoming, get this, concept album.
Oh shit!
Got to be a concept album. So there you go. But let's take a listen to the Pale Horizons, My Best Kept Secret, a band I'm really looking forward to. Let's go for it.
Love's gentle beat.
Fucking Pale Horizons, dude.
God fucking damn.
Get into it.
I need to practice.
Get into it.
I need to practice.
Prague is back.
Prague is back. It never left.
No, it did. It really fucking did for a little bit there, I think, from my perspective.
Yeah.
Until I just was so down on so many bands that I really cared about. I won't name names or anything. Mm-hmm. and I've been so fucking down. And then I'm gonna give credit. I'm gonna give some credit to Opeth for bringing me back into it with their album, because they were a band I like some of their more recent stuff, but I didn't love it. And then the Last Will and Testament, I was like, all right, fucking, we're back. I could feel it in the fucking air. And now we got bands like Pale Horizons bringing me back into it. I'm like, fuck yeah, because there's all this fucking crazy fucking business going on in the tune, as you heard. And then underneath it, there's a fucking song in there, and it's bopping in and out throughout all the fucking business. It starts out super lush and stuff. It's just a really cool fucking song. Really,
it's
way to fucking kick off your band, I think.
Right?
So yeah, I'm super fucking stoked on this band.
I hope they blow up and they don't know nobody.
Sure, yeah. And they're from Northern Virginia. I just found them, and I was putting this together, and I'm like, I just reached out to them, like, yo, let me play the song on the thing, and they were down. So I was like, yeah, you don't know me, but I know you. So yeah, Pale Horizons. So there you go, there it is. The Pale Horizons official is their Instagram, and of course, like I said at the top, all the links will be in the description, and I think that's it to our last one that's going to play us out. But let's get out of here with this Bands and Pals 3.
Bands and Pals 3.
Another successful Bands and Pals.
I think it was successful.
Thanks to all the bands for letting me do this. Kind of hopefully the people that listen here will go out and check out what they like and listen to some music.
And then maybe we'll do another one in like 2 years.
Sure. But hey, Devin.
Hey, Andrew.
There's all sorts of shows that we talked about that go on at Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
A lot of these bands are playing on some shows in Myrtle Beach.
Correct.
But, with all the shows in Myrtle Beach, there's nothing like a Myrtle Beach show.
You're absolutely right.
So you got to go to @Myrtle Beach Shows.
You should.
To keep up with the world of Myrtle Beach shows. And on there, you can find shows that go on in Myrtle Beach. And you can also find a spreadsheet where if you want to be in a band, if one of these bands, you were like, you know what, I'm going to place, I want to be on Bands and Pals one day.
If you heard Pale Horizons and said, I can do that.
Hey, you want to make Prague great again? You want to make Prague great again? There's a name on that spreadsheet.
And there's a genre next to it. This is Prague.
It's the only genre on the whole spreadsheet. It's the only entry on it that says progressive rock. So, let me know. Let's make Prague great again. But we'll go with something else probably.
Yeah.
But listen, you got to go to the spreadsheet. You want to start a band because we need all the bands we can get in Myrtle Beach. So there's more shows, more people getting into the scene, more music.
Yeah.
It's good for everyone.
Good for everybody.
And that's it. Devin, you have any final remarks?
No, just come to the shows. Go support those bands. Yeah, that's all I got.
Next week on the show, we'll have Prevail, I think.
Yes.
So Prevail from Columbia.
Yes.
Classic hardcore band.
Yes.
We're going to learn all about that.
We're going to learn all about it.
So
you're going to learn too. You're going to get learned.
All right. So,
go check out the other episodes to further get learned. I'm sure this will get some New Year's with,
Oh, yeah.
People talking about
this past season specifically that we've been doing. From 101 on.
Is Myrtle Beach history.
Well, maybe not 101 because we kind of just goofed around. But still listen to it, of course.
Listen to them all.
But we're going kind of deeper than we have been before.
Yes.
With some Myrtle Beach and South Carolina music history.
Yeah.
So for more Windley crap, you got to follow @Windley_band on all the socials to keep up with the world of Windley. And
listen to stuff. Listen to podcasts. We might play shows in the summer. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
The cosmic nudge.
Cosmic Nudge.
Yeah. And all right, so we got one more thing to play us out. My buddy Dark Cheddar has from PD.
Glad he's still working on
from
it.
PD. Well, he started a new project
Oh, really?
called Hapax Legomenon and the Bandits of the Sun.
Oh.
And he did a little cover here, and that's what's going to play us out. So you can check out. I don't know when he's going to release stuff, but he sent me the song because he saw my Instagram story, and he was like, "Play this." I was like, "Okay, chill." I didn't know you were doing this. I didn't know. I
didn't know he was still alive.
He hadn't put out anything since
Yeah.
like 2021. He was supposed to do that one EP. I don't know if he ever finished it.
Damn.
But here we go. Let's get out of here. Let's listen to some Hapax Legomenon. Right on. All right, bye. See you next time.
I was walking down a one-way street, just looking for someone to meet. One woman who was looking for a man. Now I'm hoping that the feeling is right, and I'm wondering if you'll stay for the night. So I'm coming. I don't wanna be lonely, baby, please stay. I wanna love you all over. Do you believe in love? Do you believe it's true? Do you believe in love? Oh, you make me believe it too. Now the feeling is beginning to grow in the meaning. Something you only know if you believe it. Take my hand and I'll take your heart. Now I'm wondering, where does true love begin? Going under. So I'm letting you in, my woman. I don't